Is it crazy to leave Rodgers out the top 10 here?
Not crazy at all. I understand. It may be shocking to some people like Emmanuel Acho, who I found out, were you born in 1990?
1990.
Yeah, you haven't seen enough football. Let me help you out. Acho, you were too young to understand what this is. It may be a shock because of the name, but it is not a shock because of the game. And that's what you have to do. Take yourself out of that emotional place and just look at performance. And then look at these names on this list right here, Acho. I dare you to say that Aaron Rodgers in projection next year is better than any of these guys. And I tell you why. Aaron Rodgers is in a system right now that is run-oriented. Aaron Rodgers is in a system that won 13 games last year and was in the NFC Championship game with a lesser Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the same guy that since 2016 has been in decline. But no one wants to talk about that because he's still the most talented quarterback in the NFL. Oh, we can't even say that anymore because Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson are in the building. So I understand Aaron Rodgers. You got him on your Mount Rushmore. He's a future Hall of Famer. You still discount double checking in the living room. I don't give a damn. Right now, 2020, looking forward, Aaron Rodgers is not top 10.
Man, is that Aaron Kaepernick? Oh, my gosh. You hate so hard on my man right there. Hey, I got him, Acho.
Please.
I got him, Acho.
Oh, I love it. Challenge.
Marcellus.
What'd it do?
If I can recall, you made a lot of these same arguments when we were talking about one Tom Brady. And Tom is pretty high on this list right now. I don't know. Who has more left, Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers? Who do you think?
Tom Brady.
Who do you think, Marcellus?
Tom Brady because of weapons?
Stop.
Because of weapons. Stop. Yes.
He does not have more than Aaron Rodgers left in the tank. That's first and foremost. But, okay, you can use that. He does have a 1-2 punch. That's fine. Okay, secondly, here's some good evidence, all right, Mr. Columbia. Ben Roethlisberger, what was his stat line last year versus Aaron Rodgers?
Paid on the sideline.
I'm going to wait. Yeah. Paid on the sideline, right? Is there enough statistical evidence there to say, how disrespectful, honestly, as an expert, how disrespectful is it to put a man in the top 10 over any quarterback, Garoppolo, anyone who played last season, and them not to be on that list with a man who's number 10 that did not play during the course of last season? I don't buy it. I think it discredits the list to begin with. And I'm just saying, it's debatable on some of these other guys, but if I'm a pinpoint one piece that says this is not right, you can't take a guy like Aaron Rodgers and keep him off of the list for a guy like Ben Roethlisberger, for as accomplished as he is, did not play last season. You can have it, Mr. Macho Acho. Go ahead, you can finish.
Thank you. If you could just lob that oop right next to the rim so I can dunk on Marcellus, please, sir.
Here you go.
Here's what I learned, Marcellus.
What?
Sir,
yes,
you're a wonderful man, but you are a master contortionist.
Wonderful man.
Right? You're a master contortionist. You take stats and you just so nicely twist them to make them say what you want.
You know me well.
Yes.
Keep going.
Fans, viewers, countrymen, lend me your ears, please. Only twice in NFL history has a quarterback in back-to-back seasons accumulated 50 touchdowns with less than 10 interceptions and 8,000-plus yards. The two people that have done it, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers did it in 2018 and 2019. Everybody says that Aaron Rodgers has gone over the hill. It's not Aaron Rodgers. It is management. The Packers are one of 8 other teams that didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver last year. But come on, Nacho, 8 other teams, that sounds like a lot. Let me explain to you those teams. Arizona Cardinals, rookie quarterback. Baltimore Ravens, running team. They're the Packers. Then there's the Indianapolis Colts. Quarterback got hurt. New York Giants, rookie quarterback. New York Jets, Adam Gase is their head coach, but also rookie quarterback who got mono. The Philadelphia. let me just do, since we doing it.
Wow.
Since we're here. The Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz was playing with third-teamers. And lastly, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Redskins. That speaks for itself. Aaron Rodgers is not the problem. never has been, he never will be. Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time by skill set. Not necessarily by wins and Lombardi trophies, but by skill set. So if you ever dare make a list of the top 10 Marcellus.
Yes, sir.
It is ridiculous. It is ludicrous. It is incomprehensible.
Okay.
To not have Aaron Rodgers on that list.
Oh, man, y'all done messed up. First of all, in the A block, I throw out all the numbers. You tell me, yeah, are we accountants up here? And then in the B block, your butt is an accountant. But I'm going to let that slide. There's so many ways I could just destroy y'all, so I'll pick them all. Here's the first one. We're talking about projections. And if anybody wants to understand what that word means, it means future, not past. You guys are dragging me into a past conversation, and I'm not going to ever dispute his greatness looking backwards. But if we're looking through the windshield, not the rearview mirror, oh, it's a different Aaron Rodgers in front of me. You want to know who he is? This is the guy since 2016, when he started to go in decline, hasn't thrown for over 30 touchdowns in any of those years. The same guy who hasn't thrown for over 65% in completion percentage since 2016. Since y'all want to go backwards and only want to pick where you want to go when you go backwards. We're talking about a guy, LeVar Arrington just said, how can you put Roethlisberger in there because of injury last year over someone who played? Oh, excuse me. So hypothetically, if Patrick Mahomes didn't play last year, you wouldn't put him in the top 10 this year? Or let's get out of the hypothetical. Realistically, Tom Brady missed an entire year. Matt Castle, 11-5. Do you think he wasn't ranked top 10 the next year? Check the history books, he was. So I'm done hogging all the time. I love this little game of fodder you guys want to play. But if you want to go numbers, he doesn't add up. If you want to go by name and emotion and you still got your Green Bay jersey, have that conversation off air, guys. Come on.
Marcellus, didn't you just say that Tom Brady belongs on the list because he has more weapons than Aaron Rodgers? That's what you said, right?
Yes, he does.
Right. So they did not add too much to what Aaron Rodgers has going into this season, correct?
Right.
All right, so you just walked into this rabbit trap.
Oh,
You know
let
you
me
messed
feel
up,
it, 'cause I don't feel it yet. Walk him into it. Walk him into it. You know you messed up.
You know you done messed up.
You dropped the bottle of beer at 11:30.
You said you dropped the bottle of beer. Okay, now here's the thing. What game did Aaron Rodgers finish with that lack of personnel in this past season?
Don't do that. NFC Championship game.
Okay,
Got smoked, though.
So how many other NFC teams were in that NFC Championship game?
They only had one opponent.
Okay, which was the San Francisco 49ers.
Yes, Your Honor.
And their quarterback isn't even on the list.
Ooh.
Okay, go ahead, Acho.
Wait a minute, you can't just have an ellipsis, dot, think that's the point.
Very quickly. Can we just throw the list back up there, please?
Please, help them out.
As we end this argument, please throw this list back up there. When you look at this list, Marcellus, you played the game of football for a long time.
Yeah.
Who puts fear in your hearts and in your eyes? Aaron Rodgers puts more fear in your heart than Dak Prescott with the game on the line. Aaron Rodgers puts more fear in your heart than Ben Roethlisberger with the game on the line. Aaron Rodgers puts more fear in your heart than Matthew Stafford with the game on the line. Aaron Rodgers puts more fear in your heart than about half the names on that list, sir. Whether it's real life or Madden, a video game, Aaron Rodgers still gonna give you work.
Can I get one more point in? How you gonna put fear in your heart when last year when he came to California, you remember those games? Threw for 108 passing yards. He's gonna put fear in my heart if he hands the ball off. He's gonna put fear in my heart if Aaron Rodgers just standing there. As soon as the play starts, I'm like, oh, that ain't Aaron Rodgers like I'm used to seeing him. This is the same guy that for 3 games averaged 166 passing yards and combined only 2 touchdowns. And y'all telling me he top 10? I love him, but stop that.
Here's what we know. Marcellus is wrong and we're right.